So far, more than 384,000 people have been vaccinated against COVID-19 statewide. And as more people continue to receive the first wave of vaccinations, there are growing concerns.
Many African Americans across the U.S. are opting not to get vaccinated because they just don't trust the vaccine. News4Jax reporter Erik Avanier spoke with local doctors about this skepticism.
When it comes to the deadly coronavirus, Dr. Michael Corin of the Jacksonville Center for Clinical Research says one aspect about the virus has remained constant.
The virus can't see black or white. The virus doesn't care what race you are.
But despite that, many doctors across the U.S. are dealing with African American patients who say they won't take the vaccine because they don't trust it. Doctors say this distrust comes from remembering the events of Tuskegee, Alabama, where for 40 years untreated syphilis was secretly tested on African Americans. But Dr. Corin says times have changed.
And since then, we've been very focused on making sure that studies are set up to maximize the benefits for people to participate.
COVID-19 has been shown to adversely affect African Americans more than any other demographic, which is why the Jacksonville Center for Clinical Research is urging more African Americans to enroll in clinical trials for the Novavax vaccine. Jacksonville family physician Dr. Rogers Kane says when it comes to trusting the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines that are already being distributed, he's very upfront with patients who may have doubts.
I won't treat my family members with this medication or with this therapy, then I won't do it to you.
Dr. Kane says that while trust is an issue, the biggest problem is effective communication between doctor and patient.
When you don't sit back and talk to people and explain to them what things mean, and you talk over their head with all these highly technical medical terminology, then these patients really, they'll sit there and they'll talk to you and they'll shake their head and it went right over.
This is why Dr. Kane says it's up to doctors to explain to patients how the vaccine works in a way their patients can fully understand.
Erik Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.